Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you my summer capsule wardrobe. I wouldn't identify myself as a minimalist or saying that I'm pursuing minimalism. I would like to use the phrase that I'm trying to pursue a simpler life. I've been trying this consistently over the past 10 years. The result is not that I only have 20 pieces of clothing kind of throughout the season in Shanghai. You have an extremely hot summer and a pretty freezing winter time. So you do get this difference across the seasons. So here we go. We'll start with the staples rack. So here are the staples. As you can imagine, so here are three pieces of white t-shirts, completely white, no patterns. Very nice. It's a no-brainer every time. Kind of, if I don't have a particular purpose where I'm going, or if there's an occasion or something, like the white t-shirt is just a go-to option for me. This is a bit exceptional. So this is a kind of green, grayish t-shirt. It does stand out in my wardrobe in terms of the color choice. I mean, this is not the conventional color I would choose. It used to be fairly trendy 1 or 2 years ago. The reason I have this one in the wardrobe is because I'm actually wearing that pair of trousers. I've got a pair of green linen trousers. They go with each other very well. It's another kind of like similar colors. You don't actually need to think when you pick them out of the wardrobe. This is a standard blue t-shirt. I quite like it. It goes well with the jeans or any kind of white trousers. But otherwise, I don't think it's as versatile as my white t-shirt. This is an interesting piece of dress. It's one of those Liberty textiles. Very high quality cotton. No matter how many times I wash it, it doesn't actually fade or anything. It actually looks as good as day one. The pattern is very interesting. I was glad I bought this one online initially. This is the piece of work dress I have. I took it home last week to get it cleaned. I really like this kind of dress. So this kind of patterns and also the shape of the dress. It's not a wrap dress, kind of my body shape. So I have this H shape, which don't work along with wrap dress. I think in order to wear a wrap dress, you actually need to have that fairly good S curve. It's a bit too exposed for the nature of my job. So I actually have a pin here, if you can see it. So I have pins on every of these dresses to make sure that the neckline is in the appropriate position rather than being just too exposed and being too feminine. I've got 3 of these dresses in total, but the other 2 are in office. I typically keep most of my workwear in office because the commute time in Shanghai is very long. It took me an hour one way to get to office every day. So just to avoid the sweat and dirt I caught on the way, most of the workwear tends to sit in office. I just wear my t-shirts and took the tube. After I arrive at office, I'll then change it to my workwear. So that's the idea. Actually, some of my colleagues have started following me doing that. Just they found it very convenient as well. This is actually a piece of workwear I always have. Bought it for, I would say, 10 years. But when I was in the UK, kind of the weather in the UK is that it doesn't get too hot in summer. So I didn't get a lot of chance to wear this, but after returning to Shanghai, kind of this is like a standard piece for me. Pattern is lovely. I got this silk fabric in my hometown in Hangzhou, which is like the central production and also trading for silk materials in China. You can get this textile and then go to a tailor, asking the tailor to make it into whatever pieces you would like. I had quite a few of these pieces when I was younger, so I essentially stole the tailor of my mother and asking her to do these pieces in the past. Today, I feel that I no longer need so many pieces. This is why I have stopped buying for quite some time. This is another silk piece I have. I wear it for work occasions. In a more casual setup, I pair it with a pair of white trousers. It looks very summery. This is a different type of silk. I'll show you this piece. It looks very dark under this lighting. This type of silk actually came from a different region, I think more southern region in China. The texture itself is not as soft as the silk pieces I've just shown you. This is fairly hard. Dye is completely different. Historically, they use extraction from plants and minerals to dye this material. This is slightly unconventional in terms of color. Typically, what you see most with this type of material is kind of long yellowish color. I don't feel that my skin tone looks good in brown or yellowish clothing. So I kind of managed to find this one, which is very unusual. I really like this. And you see the lotus flower, which is another summer signature in my hometown. Okay, so here we are onto the trousers and the sportswear. They're not many. So here is this is my conventional navy blue trousers, maybe slightly bluer than navy blue. And it's very relaxed. It doesn't actually fit your leg and your button, which is what I like. Sometimes I feel that the conventional trousers, like the jeans and the feminine trousers, they just fit the button too well. So that to the extent that I feel extremely uncomfortable in those trousers. Then these ones I just found it very comfortable to wear. And this is a pair of blue jeans. It's just another summer staple. This is kind of green shorts. It's very casual. Sometimes, if nobody will notice me, I'll just wear this and go out. It's a pair of yoga trousers. I would wear it for any sort of sports, to be fair. I don't think the sportswear has to be that dedicated to a particular sport unless you're pursuing like more professional results or anything. This piece of sport t-shirt, I think I've owned it for more than 10 years. Yeah, you see the label here, it's already very worn out, but the clothing itself continues to be very strong. This is my green linen trousers. The shape is actually fairly similar to the blue one I just showed you, which is very comfortable. The color is very interesting. The more you wash it, the more aged it becomes. Actually, the more classic it looks. This is what I really liked about this pair of trousers. Here is the most exciting part of this video. So these are my occasional wear. As you can tell, they are really colorful. It's not your typical minimalism. This is my taste of, not really fashion, but this is my taste of what I think are beautiful. This is a lovely piece of skirt. You see the flowers. This one is very similar, but not as complicated the pattern. So actually, this one. So yeah, so this one is the first such skirt I got many years ago. Since COVID, I think the designers have reduced their budget for making these patterns. One of my friends studied fashion design at the British University, and she told me that it's actually very costly for designers to put these patterns into commercial scale. And they have to sell enough pieces in order to support the economics of doing these pieces. Since COVID, I did notice that it has become much, much more expensive to buy similar quality clothing of these kind of patterns. So I have no regret I bought them before COVID, which was still quite expensive at the time. This is another one, so white skirt. I wouldn't recommend you to buy any white skirt. It's a lesson I learned. White cotton material can get yellowish over time, even if you do not wear it. But look at the pattern. The pattern is just so beautiful. This is different. So this is actually a silk dress, and you can tell it's kind of effortless. I got this silk skirt from my mother. She bought it initially, and she thought this is too long for her, so she gave it to me. I think the quality of this silk is just so on the top. I just really enjoyed this piece for myself. Yeah, this is more of daily wear. This is probably the last piece I bought in this whole rack. It was from 2 or 3 years ago. It go along with many of my kind of sweaters as well as t-shirts. You can wear it all year round. This one, it actually came from the same brand as the work dress I just showed you. This is more kind of like summer beach, kind of beach for that kind of occasions. I would wear it if I have like a dinner with a friend or if I go out with my husband and slightly more formal occasion, I'll pick this one out. Lastly, on this rack, we have two pieces of silk sleeveless dress. These are more formal, as you can tell. I will wear them to cocktails or concerts. The black one is more formal than the pink one. These are kind of treated silk material. You see the wrinkles. Yeah, the wrinkles. These are not kind of smooth, but wrinkles help these two pieces to stay in the shape, in the original shape the designer wanted. I think these are very simple and versatile pieces. Here they are. This is my summer wardrobe. I hope you enjoyed the video. And thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.